Hello, welcome back to the channel Blepharospasm, my journey. So today the topic is sound sensitivity. I have some friends ask me, how did you deal with the sound sensitivity? How did you come out of the problem? So let me discuss here what did I do and how did I deal with it? How did I cope with it? So my issue was I had a lot of sound sensitivity, and when my husband talks to me or my kids asked me questions. So when I had this issue, my kids were 6 and 4 or 7 and 5, around that age. So the kids are full of questions and they are always asking me questions, bombarding me with I want this, I want that. So there is always the need for kids, right? So there is always this need, and so I was continuously between them, answering their questions or fulfilling their needs. So every time they come closer to me, I was full of spasms and I couldn't deal with their voices at all, and their screams at the top of the screams were totally pulling me apart, and it was painful both for in both ways, such as for me that I'm not able to spend time with them, or I'm not even able to uh, enjoy their childhood. Instead, I'm complaining that they are screaming. That is in one way, and in another way, their screams were giving me more and more and more spasms, and I just couldn't open my eyes, and my facial muscles were in continuous spasms. So, uh, so when this actually started 4 years back, I had one of my friends suggest me that when I had the anxiety in 2019, when I was raising my eyebrows, and I told one of my friends that I have this when I'm hearing the voices screams, I'm not able to bear the loud voices at all. Also, at one point I was taking the anxiety medication to keep myself calm. So that medication also, it was giving me extremely painful, as if I was ripped apart inside when there is even a small sound of a pin dropping. So it was very difficult when I was taking anxiety medication. So one of my friends suggested that I use earplugs. I am showing the earplugs here. So these are the earplugs that I used. I still use them when I know I have to deal with loud noises. I always keep them in my bag or in my purse ready, just in case I require them. So I started using them. These are really very good in completely blocking out the noises from around you. So when the complete onset, I did not understand any of this, that I was sensitive to sound, or the sound is causing me spasms, or I actually thought the anxiety medication was making me more sensitive. But that's not the case. The sound sensitivity was inside me, and the anxiety medication just amplified it, right? So in October, when I started Dr. Feria's program, and he said that people with blepharospasm will be sensitive to sound, then it struck me, okay, I have to deal with this dystonia. It's a part of dystonia. So when you say cranial dystonia, it affects your eyes, your nose, so your breathing is not normal. Every sensory organ on your face is affected. The tongue, you can't eat properly like a normal person. You do that while eating, or you have with the cheeks go up, that's the skin. Nose, the tongue, and ears. So even with the when you're hearing, the sound is also causing you disturbance. So all the sensory organs, the five senses on the face, are affected. That's basically what cranial dystonia is, my understanding. again. So how did I deal with that? So once I saw it was from the various platform that all I had to get from there was a discovery that this dystonia also causes sound sensitivity. So I understood how I had to deal with it. If there is one thing Dr. Farias always mentions, if you have a problem, don't run away from it, face it. We always have this saying, right? Face your failures, or face your fears. So that's what I had been doing. When I am around people or when I am around my family, I had always used this every single day, morning till night. Even during sleep, I used to put this on, so I don't hear any noises, because noises were giving me, I would wake up in a shock or startle while sleeping. So I had that on no matter what, and my family knows that I'm using it for a purpose, so they wouldn't disturb me. So if they have to come while I had that on and they have to really come and talk to me about some important thing, they just come in front of me and they just say, "Sign, I want to talk to you." And so it is so effective, unless somebody is screaming in front of you. So that's how I communicated with my family. And coming back to how I started working on this, so you have to face it more and more. Like I said, I used to do my everyday evening exercises: shower, relaxation, meditation, my eyeball and eyelid exercises. Then I come back to my family, sit with them for 5 minutes, because I am in a continuously relaxed and calm mood right now. I am open to expose myself to the family or to the noises, I would say that. So I would sit in front of them or around them, sit in the living room, sit on a couch and be with them, and I would be hearing the noises and see what is causing the spasms. And so I'm putting myself in that situation and seeing what is causing the spasms. So the curve goes like this: it would be zero when I came back to my family. When I'm at time zero, it is at zero, and gradually it goes up, goes up, goes up. It reaches the peak. I am like, this is time to run. I would go back to my room for more meditation, or to go just sleep in the night. So I do this every single day, and just don't do this for 10 days and expect results. It took me 3 to 4 months just to be able to get my time from 1 minute to 10 minutes in the noises. It took me 4-5 months, I guess. So meditation, do your own exercises when you are really, really, really calm. Come sit with your family, or come sit in the middle of the noises without these earplugs. They should not give you spasms, because you have just meditated completely and you are totally relaxed and your mind is peaceful, and you should be able to absorb in the noises. So once you are doing this, because you are meditating and you are coming back to noises, your brain starts thinking, I was so calm. What is happening to me right now? These noises are giving me a startle. Why? Then the brain starts thinking, and it figures out the root of the problem. Where is this coming from? Why is this? And then it starts working on it. So the meditation is helping the sound sensitivity there indirectly, you helping yourself directly. So when you are in the middle of the family or anywhere, or when you go back to the meditation after this 5 minute stint, go back to the another room and ask yourself these questions, right? What about the noise? What about it is disturbing me? Why is it disturbing me? Is it the noise itself or the fear inside me, such as some sort of anticipation? Like I said, in my case, it was my kids, and every time go in front of them or they come to talk to me, I have this anticipation running. They might be asking some questions. I don't know if I'll be able to answer them, or I don't know if I'll be able to give what they want immediately. I had that continuous anxiety, and to be the perfect mom, to be giving them, providing them with everything, all the answers. Relax. You should really relax for that. If it is the anticipation or fear, just tell yourself that the kids or the world in that matter doesn't come to an end. If you are not providing the answers, or if you are not giving or doing something, it is not coming to an end. The kids at that age, for me, I was telling myself, the kids at that age will just ask questions. Even if I tell them a big answer or a very detailed explanation, for their age, they will not understand completely what I am talking about. So I was telling that I started training myself, I started answering my questions, and slowly I calm down. So every time they come, I take a deep breath, and I just started to think it in a different way. I look into their eyes, I look how cute they are, how beautiful they are for their age, how in detail they are coming up with questions, and they're kind of looking at things differently. So I started focusing on their cuteness rather than anticipating if I'll be able to answer them or not. So this is my example, but you might have different things that you want to address. But just first ask yourself and come up with some answers, and see how you can address them differently. And I'm sure it will go away very soon for you. So the other day I was at a party, and there was this huge party dance music going on. So I thought, it's just 2 days back. So I thought maybe, so the loud noise suddenly gave me shivers, and I started, this loud noise coming, so what should I do? Should I go back home? I thought I should talk to my husband and say, this is disturbing me a lot. And I also have this. I wanted to ask my husband, I want to go back home. I can't handle this loud noise. But noise for me, but music for everybody, right? So I thought, calm down. It's okay. Then this is going to disturb you. You think this is going to disturb you, then deal with it. Face it. Dance it out. Enjoy them. Try to enjoy the music. Eventually, if you start trying to do something, it becomes a habit, and you will get into it even automatically within a couple of days or weeks. So I started to ignore that this is loud and this is noise. I started to try to see what moves I can make for the music, and I started to enjoy it. And at the end of it, the dance always opens your eyes. So at the end of it, my face muscles were completely relaxed, and my eyes were totally open. So that's how I faced it. I'm sure you will also find your own ways to face the noises, and don't forget to add exposing yourself to noise with meditation. Meditation is the key that I am out, and it helped me a lot, and it will help you all a lot. Keep working on the exposing or doing things more, and also meditation at the same time. And I'll pray for you all that you get better soon. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.